it had this worldwide popularity. I think you have more reasons than I do why it didn't resonate over time. I also think Formula One did something that, and I didn't even know that it was their fault originally, but when Netflix asked them to do, hey, we want to do this F1 series where we get into the personal lives of these guys. Oh my God, people took off on that. They were like, wait a minute, we're gonna find out who this guy is. We're gonna learn who, I don't know, whoever it is, Michael Schumacher, whoever they did at the time, or who was coming up in F1. That sort of turned into these guys are people.
Right,
NASCAR
right.
could learn a thing or two
Ah, but
about
see, Mike,
letting
NASCAR
letting
didn't want to do
people
that.
letting people in letting people in altogether.
NASCAR didn't want to do that. The sponsors didn't want to do that. They didn't want to take a chance on revealing anything that would stop the brand because it's all being
Yeah.
concerned about you have a driver who's sponsored by a company, and the company may not like something that actually is said about the driver or about their lifestyle. So you have to keep them away. NASCAR has kept
Huge
people away
mistake.
from learning about the drivers, while Formula One has opened up and said, hey, we got good looking people who are hanging around in good looking relationships. They got great looking girlfriends. Don't knock yourself. They're in Monaco. They're in exotic places around the world, while NASCAR is just a bunch of grease monkeys hanging out at a small track somewhere in Bristol. Now, people are going to grief me for that, but that's exactly what the idea is. NASCAR, more than any other major sport in this country, NASCAR has shot itself in the foot more times. They don't have any feet left. They got no toes left. They're basically walking around on crutches these days. They keep changing the rules in the midstream. In the middle of a season, they change a rule. I mean, just because it doesn't fit them for whatever, they change a rule on the car. They
Yeah.
change a rule that the driver has to undergo.
Well, and
They
I
make a
think, do
change
you
at the
remember?
last second, and the fans are going, "What the hell? What are we doing here? You're changing the rules again on us." And then they came up with this playoff scenario that didn't quite make it. No, NASCAR has made every wrong move possible, and they have hurt themselves. They're still a major
Do you know what?
sport, but they don't
Yeah. Do
sell
you
out
know?
like they used
I
to.
Wow. It's a I mean, major sport. When you say major sport, I mean it's a major minor sport. It's not a big revenue team sport that you like think. But
There's a
yeah,
lot
you
of
still
money in
have
NASCAR,
millions and
buddy.
billions of. Huh?
There's a lot of money in NASCAR.